These silicone molds are so easy to work with, even a toddler could take out the homemade yogurt melts from them. And honestly, after more than 5 years of constant use, they're still holding up incredibly well. These are silicone candy and chocolate molds, but in our house, they mostly get used for homemade yogurt melts. And one thing I really like about these molds is the size of the cavities because it works very nicely for anywhere from toddlers to babies. My older kids still try sneaking handfuls whenever I make a batch. The silicone itself is flexible without feeling flimsy, which makes removing frozen yogurt melts really easy. And because the cavities are smaller, they help create consistent bite-sized pieces that freeze evenly. The yogurt melts themselves are very simple to make. I usually use yogurt, one type of fruit, and a little honey. And I spoon the mixture directly into the molds. One thing I've learned is that using a knife or scraper to level the mixture across the top works much better than trying to fill each cavity individually. I usually slide the mixture across several times to help fully pack the molds. And if you rush this step, you can end up with air bubbles or partially filled cavities. Another thing I appreciate is how easy the yogurt melts pop out once frozen. The flexibility of the silicone makes releasing them simple without breaking the shapes apart. And because the molds are reusable, they've honestly become one of those kitchen items that keeps getting pulled back out year after year. One tip I would give is to wash them immediately after use. Because the cavities are small, it's much easier to rinse everything out while the mixture is wet. If you let it sit too long, cleaning all those little compartments just becomes too tedious. Overall, these molds have held up very well for us over time. They're easy to use, easy to release from, and work great for homemade yogurt melts or other small frozen treats. I hope this review gives you a better idea of the size, the flexibility, and how they work in our real kitchen setup before purchasing.